Saudi Arabia has launched airstrikes at a military base controlled by the Emirati-backed separatists. Now, these are some of the images that are coming in from Yemen, which show the moment the Saudi strikes hit. The separatist forces called the Southern Transitional Council, or the STC, have reported 7 Saudi airstrikes so far. The STC says that the latest Saudi-backed strikes have killed 7 people and have also resulted in injuries to 20 others. Now, the STC says that the attack targeted a military base and an airport in Yemen's Hadhramaut governorate, and the facility is in the region of Sayun, in the middle of the Hadhramaut Valley. Now, Riyadh has in fact confirmed that the attack was carried out by the Saudi-led coalition forces. Saudi military sources have reportedly said that the strikes will not stop until the STC withdraws from Hadhramaut and Al-Mahra. And Yemen's internationally recognized government and also the STC are technically allies. They are in a coalition against the Houthi rebel group, which controls the capital city of Sana'a. But the STC launched an offensive last month to seize the territory from its own ally. Now, the STC, in fact, took over the oil-rich Hadhramaut governorate and the neighboring Al-Mahra governorate from the internationally recognized government. Saudi Arabia backs the government and has ordered for the STC to be out of these 2 regions. The strikes are their latest efforts to try and dislodge the STC. And before this, Riyadh struck the STC-controlled port city of Mukalla earlier in the week. Now, Saudi Arabia said that it struck a weapons shipment from the United Arab Emirates that was intended for the separatists. Now, Saudi Arabia has also told the United Arab Emirates to withdraw its forces from Yemen. Abu Dhabi has now confirmed that the last of its troops have left Yemen. This leaves the separatist STC without the crucial backer. Now, Yemen has been in a state of civil war for more than a decade. The country is currently divided between multiple warring factions, and there are the Houthis who control the capital and much of the northwest. There's also an internationally recognized government which controls the north-central regions and some coastal areas in the southwest. And then you have a huge swathe of land that's controlled by the Emirati-backed STC. The STC, in fact, took over large parts of eastern Yemen last month, which is what has led to the present confrontation with Saudi Arabia. Now, the STC has reportedly been trying to placate the Saudis for many days. On Thursday, the STC announced that it will allow the Saudi-backed government forces to enter the 2 regions that it had seized. The STC said that it was so that they could work side by side. But early on Friday, the Saudi-backed governor of Hadhramaut said that he was launching a camp handover operation, and the objective was to take back military camps in Hadhramaut, which were seized by the STC in recent weeks.
We announced to the public that what is taking place today comes within the framework of an organized operation with limited objectives and a clearly defined course, dubbed the Camp Handover Operation. It is an operation of positioning aimed at the peaceful and orderly transfer of control of military sites, directed exclusively at camps and military positions.
Now, the governor had insisted that this operation was not a declaration of war against the STC and that it would be peaceful, but after the latest Saudi airstrikes, the STC has declared that it is in a pretty decisive and existential war with the Saudi-backed forces in Yemen. But the separatists remain determined to carve out a sovereign state of South Yemen. They've just announced a 2-year transitional phase to independence. But the question, of course, is this: will Saudi Arabia allow them to break Yemen apart? For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.